ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 25 North Podcast. It is I, your GM Jason. We are live at 2 a.m. on Smooth Jazz Radio.
When did it become 2 a.m.?
Well, so we're alive for a second there. We're almost alive.
And we are just doing some ASMR right now.
Hello there.
This is the new ASMR podcast.
Hi.
It's gonna GM like this the entire time.
It just reminds me of this new trend I've been seeing on TikTok where it's the ASMR of like the boyfriend like putting you to sleep and then falls down the stairs and breaks his neck.
One of my favorite ones was boyfriend is coming to comfort you after a long, fun night together, but there's a spider in the recording booth. Quickly it changes from like, hi, how's it going, to, oh fuck, there's a spider! It's really funny. The other one that was like really funny too is the guy kind of drop you off, get your coffee, but he gets into a car accident, and it's really crazy. He's like, oh man, oh thank God it was only that one car. Surely if another one came in, that'd be, oh no, and there's another car comes in there.
I had a tangential side note related somehow, but it's gone. I lost it completely.
I'm sorry.
To ASMR?
Right.
What ASMR?
I doubt it.
I need to find the ASMR video that does.
Oh yeah, they're so funny.
Oh, there's so many of them. They're really funny.
So I'm gonna quick ASMR open this Extreme Warhead.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, why did that sound moist? I don't like that.
How did your rapper sound moist, dude? What the fuck?
Licked it all over first.
So, and the reason I'm talking about Extreme Warheads is because sour candies, where do you all stand on them?
Love them. Absolutely love sour candy.
I'm also a sour person.
I like sour. I think sour is neat. I don't actively seek it compared to my partner. But I will not say no to like a sour peach ring.
That's pretty low key, but I respect it.
I like low key. I can't do warheads.
I like the warheads, but I find that they're a little bit too tame because I used to eat them by the powdered spoonful as a child. But there's this candy shop in Banff that I go into once every couple months, and they have these sour like balls. They're slightly larger than like one of the cherry blasters, if you know what I mean by that, like the round cherry candies. Slightly larger than that, and they're a sour candy. And on the packaging, there's a label that says not to be given to children under, I believe it's 9 years of age, at risk of like damage to their taste buds, and like, yeah, it's heavy duty. So I get those bad boys every once in a while. Whew, they are special sour.
Do they still have sweet on the inside? Because most sour candies I eat have the sweet on the inside. Okay.
A little bit. When I worked in the lab, we had like the straight chemical compound that makes sour. And we played around with that a lot. And
Malic acid,
yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, and this was like the hyper concentrate equivalent of it. So we played around with that a lot. So I've had some pretty sour things that were not meant to be sour. Big fan.
No thanks. That's too sour.
See,
What about Sour Patch Kids, Loner?
I like Sour Patch Kids. I like those. I just don't like. Alright, idiot. Here's a bag full of just malic acid. Die. I don't like those. I like my subtle sour. I don't need. I'll take my sour with like limes and stuff like that. I don't need.
My main issue I have with sour candy is that a lot of it like really cuts your mouth up and just is a very rough and unpleasant eating experience. Aside from it being sour, it's just the the texture is very rough, especially with like warheads. Warheads are the worst offender of that.
The mouthfeel leaves
Yeah, they're
something
like
to
the
be
Captain
desired.
Crunch of candies.
Yeah.
So, here's a question. It's a little bit of a side note, but it's related because Sour Patch Kids came up. Did you guys get the Sour Patch Kids ice cream?
What the fuck are you on about?
I think I've seen it once or twice, but have been too scared to try it.
If you see it, give it a shot. It's genuinely pretty good.
Does it have candies in it?
It does. And it's not overly sour. It's like a really cool blend. I quite enjoyed it.
Okay.
Because much like cereal, I'm just a sucker for novelty food products.
That's
I'm
fair.
coming to terms with it, but I'm fine.
I think that would actually work because I think the creaminess of the ice cream would pull back from the sourness of the.
Yeah.
Now my concern would be though, is that the cold would make the candies rock hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodbye teeth.
Yeah, I don't remember that being an issue. I don't think they're whole. I think they're really small chunks.
Oh, okay.
So they thaw relatively quickly. I can't quite
Not
remember.
too gummy either. I was picturing having a big bite with gumminess in my ice cream. I didn't like that.
Yeah. Cream, like a dairy product plus sour, doesn't sound right to me in my head. Just 'cause
Yeah,
it's
I wouldn't
sour
lead
milk.
you astray though.
I know you
If it was
would.
bad, I would tell you it's bad.
I
But
think
no,
I'd-
it's genuinely good. I recommend it.
I think I'd
Now,
prefer that, or at least not be as off-put by it if it was like a sherbet.
But should we take a recommendation of someone who ate spoonfuls of powdered sour? Like, your judgment might be a little questionable.
You are talking to the person who has pepper sprayed himself, eaten spoonfuls of powdered sour, and played around with lab grade malic acid. So
Yeah, I'm good, King. I ain't gonna touch that. Nuh-uh.
He's got practice.
He's got
I've
practice,
also
and
worked, I've worked in a couple of professional kitchens and whatnot too. Like, I know how to use my taste buds
Cora's
pretty
punching
good.
at heavyweight, and I'm a lightweight, and I don't need this. I need my little sour patch like watermelons, and that's it.
So here's a story.
Boy.
Well, when my wife was pregnant, she had a real craving for those sour belts. You know what I'm talking about? Those like strips.
The
Well, she
rainbow
would-
sour
she would do-
belts.
She would roll them up real tight into like little barrels, and then pop them in her mouth, and just kind of suck on them. So they last longer.
Yeah.
Well, she did that so many times. I ended up getting like a box of them from Amazon. So like this big old box. It's like a 5-pound box of those sour belts. Just because she was pregnant, she was going through them so quickly. Well, she ended up chemically burning the center of her tongue because she would roll them up and just set them on her tongue and suck on them, like basically all day.
Wowzers.
Yeeks.
So, caution. Word of caution.
I'm good.
Dang, chemical burns from sour candy. That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm good.
I feel like they're one of those things that only
In
a certain
moderation.
amount should be indulged. Yeah, moderation. That's the word I was looking for and struggling.
So, Rachel, where do you stand? What's your favorite sour candy?
I am more in Luna's camp. I would not actively seek out sour. However, I do like the sugar that is usually inside the sour candy.
Yes.
Like the warheads. Once you get rid of the yucky sour stuff, then it's
Yes.
really good.
Yes. Thank you.
I did eat
Yeah,
several
that's
of
fair.
those once at a gaming get together because they were the punishment if you lost games. You had to eat those.
Oh no.
And I'm
Yeah.
sitting here eating them
It
by
was a bad day.
sheer force of will.
Not as bad as pickle vodka, which was
I
another
kind of
punishment.
love them, honestly. I haven't had them in a while. I'm watching you eat them.
Pickle
These ones
vodka,
are
it was
sour
not
candies.
good.
Maybe I'll walk over to
Picklebacks? Picklebacks aren't bad.
Pickle vodka. Pickle flavored
Oh.
vodka. Shots
Can
of
be
it.
good. It matters who makes it.
I don't know, but it was not good.
Wait, was it a pickle flavored vodka, or was it like a vodka mixed with pickle juice?
It was a pickle. I assume it was
Pickled
a pickle
flavored
flavored
vodka.
vodka. Yeah.
Yuck,
It had a
bad.
little pickle on the bottom of the bottle.
Okay, I got you. That I wouldn't
Bad.
like that either.
No.
Crime. That's a food crime. I'm deeming it as a food crime right now. Pickle vodka.
It was
It's
not
not
good.
so uncommon.
I was flinching out of fear of taking more shots by the end of that game.
In fact, it's vodka is the worst part.
Sour beer. I'm not too much of a fan.
Ooh, I
of,
love
will
sour
say.
beer.
I do like me a sour beer.
It has to be
It has to
very
be the
right
fruit
time.
forward for me.
I think it comes with age, Jackson. I think once you get older, you get to a point you're gonna like sour beers.
It's the only thing I can do to feel anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Life's got you down.
Take a sour beer.
Can't remember the
This
term,
makes
but I was
me-
going to
This
ask
makes
you.
me feel something.
Have you ever thought about making one of the beer mead hybrids?
Yes, I haven't brewed one yet, but I have like had a little bit of a dark beer and had a little bit of mead. I'm like, you know what? Screw it, let's try it. And it was okay. I think it would work better with a lighter beer instead of the dark beer that I use Guinness. So I think it would work
What's that
better if I
called? A blackguard?
braggart or braggart.
Braggart.
I think.
Yeah.
But a lot of braggarts, they are like it's hops and honey and all that fermented together. So it's like mixing the process of beer brewing and mead brewing all at once. So I've yet to try it. I don't have the equipment to try it, but if I do end up trying it, I'll keep you guys posted.
That's fair. I was just curious.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
All
you know
right.
what else I'm curious about? If Kalupi tries to start beef with us when we get back to this boat.
All right. So we got a couple things to go over. First things first. Y'all reached level 7. So let's get a round of applause.
Oh, we done it.
live.
Yay.
Oh, hold on.
Somehow we made it.
Hold on. I have the round of applause
Oh no.
sound effect.
I'm bracing for how loud it's gonna be.
Where is it? Come on, play. All right, I guess it's not playing.
It's gonna come back later to bite us. Oh, fuck.
Just stacks
There we
5
go.
at once and plays them all.
Oh my god. It's a flashbang of sound.
So, level 7, folks, you did it. You did it.
I lived, bitch.
It was
So,
dicey at
who
the
wants-
end there.
Yeah, it was. It was. Jackson said that y'all took some shots
Yes.
Yeah.
after that.
Yes, we
I
did.
made good on my promise at the end of last episode. We had
You
some
had
vodka.
we had a shot of vodka and you had an ice cream sandwich as a chaser.
I respect
You know
it.
what? I could use an ice cream sandwich right now.
Ice cream sandwiches are so good.
Oh,
Was it
man.
was it just the regular vanilla with the chocolate cookies on the outside?
Yup.
Okay, the standard. That's
Box
delicious.
in.
I love it. You get them by the box so inexpensively. It's
Oh,
hard
yeah.
not to appreciate them.
I do like the fancy ones that have the chocolate chip cookies on the outside though.
It's nice every once in a while. If I'm out and about or like grabbing one from a convenience store, that's what I'll grab. But for just like a quick snack at home, old school with the cookie is the way to go.
Yeah,
I-
with the rectangle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like
That's-
the
that's
dark
the-
chocolate cookie,
supreme
cake,
form.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to tell me about their level up? I can roll a d4.
I can go first. I'll volunteer.
All right, you go.
Yeah, so with Vesuviac and leveling up, I got a lot of good stuff going for me. So first thing I figured out was that I was looking at my divine font incorrectly. I actually have 5 heal spells instead of the 4 that I've been working with, and because I'm level 7, I now have 5 4th rank heal spells at my disposal without my staff. So that's going to be huge. I also got 2 4th rank spells, which right now I currently have prepared Divine Wrath and Holy Cascade. And I also bumped up my proficiency in medicine to master instead of expert. So we're starting to throw around those, what was it, +6s now? Or was it +8 from that proficiency?
6.
It's +6s. So yeah, we got big numbers, big spells, big dreams, and I did not get my general feat yet because of things that may or may not happen to our little dragon boy coming up soon here. So we'll just have to stay tuned to find out what that turns out being.
Mm-hmm. Who next?
I will talk about Zaba. Zaba's now a level 7 barbarian, witch, multi-class hybrid. No, I'm kidding. That'd be craziness.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, with level 7, just some basic stuff. I gained Juggernaut with Barbarian, so I get some cool little bonuses there to my Fortitude save. It goes up to Master now. My weapon damage goes up thanks to weapon specialization. I gained a general feat, and with the harrowing life that we have had in that cave, I felt it was only fair to take Die Hard. So now I'm riding those extra death saves and praying for the best. Yeah, otherwise that's about it. Hit points are up to 122.
That's a lot. How many
It's a good
Timothy's
chunk.
is that?
It's like 1.5 Timothy's right now, I believe.
What? No one has Timothy's, I'd say. Maybe 1.25.
1.5 is actually pretty accurate.
Oh, well, okay, then never mind.
Just shy of 2 Vesuviacs.
Just shy.
All right, who next?
I can go next if you want, Rachel.
That's fair.
Alright, so yeah, with Timothy's level up, he is now level 7, just like everybody else. So I have for me, my new feat. I now have a extra 5 feet of movement with the skill of fleet for my general feat. I am rocking a nice, cool 85 hit points. Right now, I also have I have a new spell that I got as well too, and I also have my expert and my. Sorry, I'm trying to get that pulled up right now. My expert spellcaster, and I also have a skill increase in it too. So yeah.
Fantastic.
Level 7 for rogues gives several free things, so you get better proficiency in reflex, perception, weapon specialization for more damage, and then I went the counter way to Zaba. After feeling knocked down, I went for toughness to get just more hit points, so I just don't go to dying, hopefully. And then I also took Kip Up. So, because Syl spent a lot of time wishing they weren't laying on the ground. Became Master in Stealth. And then I was reading my archetype wrong, but it works out fine because Syl's now had this cursed sword for a healthy amount of time, which means they are fighting a little different than they used to, much more acrobatically, much more able to get out of bad positions and stab people as they go through, in theory, one day. I also took Assurance. I retrained into Assurance for Medicine so that I can be an effective backup healer.
Nice.
So many changes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How 3
lots
of us are backup healers, or 2 of us are backup healers.
2.5.
Yeah, so the acrobat dedication is pretty cool.
Yes.
That gives you
It gets me up to at this level. I believe I'm Master in Acrobatics. I have Tumble Through now, which was the retrain.
which is
yeah.
really cool because with the acrobat dedication, when you critically succeed, enemy spaces are not difficult terrain.
Yeah, so I can make a lot of ground. I can also do a cool thing if I escape using acrobatics. I can step away And they are flat-footed against my next attack or something. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Whenever you successfully escape using acrobatics, the creature you escaped from is flat-footed to the next attack you make against it until the end of your next turn.
Oh, yes. And
Which
then
is
I
really
have...
cool because it's the next attack, not the next like melee strike or anything. So it's anything with the attack trait, which can be pretty cool.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah,
No.
so if you wanted to like actually use a magic attack, you could catch them flat, or you could catch them off guard.
So it's gonna hit magic.
Yeah,
Magic.
which would be really cool. Then dodge away.
Dodge away is the other thing. So as a reaction, I can get a +1 to my AC when targeted by melee. And then now that I'm a master, I can move 10 feet on a step away from them as part of
Nice.
that.
And then I think there you can get that unlocks a skill at level 7 too. The graceful leaper skill.
Oh, okay.
You can use acrobatics instead of athletics for jumping, which is pretty cool, especially for Syl.
Yeah, so super nimble now. And evil. So
Yes.
fine.
Absolutely devious.
All right. So if you remember correctly, there's two things that you have to do now that you are back on the island. Well, first of all, you probably want to take a look and see what the hell that jewel is, right?
Yeah.
Secondly, Vesuviac needs to go visit an island, and I have for the listeners, I have the map pulled up on Foundry. I have our VTT pulled up. So there's an island off the coast that they need to go check out, and then at the very top, there's these reddish, orangish looking things. That's Runaway Reef. That's where you're supposed to head to next, according to Procta. So, but there's a couple things that each of you said that you want to take care of before we shove off. So, this is, I think, mostly going to be a roleplay episode, and I'll let the crew kind of take it from here.
Yeah, you mentioned that we could recruit some of the people.
Yeah, so some of the humanoids that are around, you could attempt to recruit to join the crew. There's the witch. There's a couple of you could try to recruit some of the humanoids that were in the fort that you didn't kill. Now that they don't have the armor, the skin suits on them, and they're not crazy on going all crazy from in their brains.
I was kind of hoping they still have the skin suits. I won't lie.
No, so once the skin loom was destroyed and you made your way out of the fort, the skin started like drying up and becoming really brittle and started cracking, and everything started flaking away, including the skin suits.
Sure. I feel like we could use some more people, just considering how things might go down with Kalupi. We might lose some crewmates.
Make sure that they are loyal to you and not to him, eh?
Right, yeah. I mean, I wish I would have been thinking about it when we first set off, but we can still fix that mistake.
It is easy.
Remember, we're not killing him.
Though we are leaving him on Tiny Island with gun with one bullet and bottle of rum.
It will be up to how he reacts, Vesuviac. Also, I'm just very tired. That fight was exhausting, and I don't know if I'm up for a long, drawn-out thing with him anymore, so let's just keep our options open.
You're also really slow.
Really slow. I'm basically crawling out of this cave. So, that witch. Let's go get that witch. Start with
Alright.
him. You guys liked him. You ate his
Yeah.
gross food.
His food was not gross.
Mm,
It was a little gross.
I have no
Okay.
evidence to the contrary.
It's
All
been
I
a lot nicer
remember
than some of
about
the things
the
we've
witch
eaten.
is the ghost attacking us in the night.
Yeah.
Food must have been passable.
I guess. So we'll make our way to the witch hut.
Yes.
Yeah, so you make your way over to the witch hut on your way back to the shore. You get there, and basically the hut itself appears to be occupied by multiple individuals, which doesn't really strike you as odd because there's a bunch of people who are leaving the fort to make their way back to wherever they're headed home. So as you approach his house, the shack, there's appear to be two individuals inside a hut.
Can we see them?
You're trying to just like, do you try to sneak, or you just kind of like?
Sure, I'll sneak up.
Okay, yeah. You see that there is the witch himself, and then I pull it up here. Give me a moment while I pull up the stats. The witch's cottage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 feet across by 1, 2, 3, 5 by 50 feet. Okay, so it's almost like a 50 by 50 square. So Rat Snout, the Orpok, is sitting in a chair, kind of just talking, chatting. And across from him appears to be some kind of like leshy of sorts, like almost like a walking mushroom.
I will go up and knock on the door. Or, walk in if it's open.
No, yeah.
Okay.
So you knock on the door, and Rat Snout's like, "Oh well, nah, I didn't expect y'all to come. Whoa, I didn't expect y'all to come and say hi to little old me."
Timothy really missed you.
I did.
Oh, I missed you too.
We're heading back towards our ship, and you were super useful the last time we came through here. You helped us out, you gave us those potions, and I mean, you have a lovely home here, but we thought we'd extend the invitation that if you wanted, switch things up, go on a little adventure, that we've got some really comfy cabins on our ship, on my ship, sorry, that you'd be welcome to join us.
Well, I'm flattered, but I can't take y'all up on that because this is my home here, and I got to take care of some of these folk that are heading on back to the village. They're gonna need some help.
They might come with us too. We've got loads of room.
I don't know if y'all got enough room for all of those people, but
We'll make it.
well, my friend here might be willing to take y'all up on that. And he points to the lushy behind him.
Yeah. Turn towards the friend. Is this interesting to you?
Oh, hey, man. Yeah. You got a ship?
Yeah. It's really nice.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. I mean, depending on where y'all going, but, yeah, I could join you. That's no problem.
Great. You muted.
Do you have any skills or capabilities? Knowledge, know-how?
Yeah, man, yeah. I grow things, you know?
I
We
don't
need
know
him.
how practical that will be on the boat. Just throwing it
no,
out there.
Don't worry about it. I got you, man. I
Okay.
got you.
Second qualifying question for me personally. It's not my final say, but you know, I kill people if they get in the way. So we just want to be on even ground. How do you feel about the royal family?
All right.
No, it's important, Vesuviac.
Which royal family, man?
The one from Rumplank.
Oh, the red feathers. Yeah. They're cool, I guess.
They're
So I
not
would
like
give
your
Sil a
best
very
friends.
serious look.
No, man. I
mean,
don't know
if
them
one were to have like stolen someone's ship, you'd be okay with getting rid of them, right?
So, like, getting rid of them? Or, like, getting rid of them? Or, like, getting rid of them?
Yes.
Ah, cool, man. Yeah. All right.
I think we can work with this guy. And honestly, Zaba, I think we just need numbers at this point.
Your dragon friend, he's not happy.
He's fine. He's just ate
this
something.
is normal. His stomach is very weak. We spent weeks inside damp cave. He probably has fungal infection
cool.
in scales.
Ah, fungus, man. Yeah.
Speaking
Need
of
to get
which,
him somewhere hot and dry.
I've forgotten the witch's
Exactly
name
what
again
we're doing
already.
on a boat. The hottest
now
and driest
is
place
the
I've
name.
ever been.
Hey, at least you can swim, right?
It's not lava, so probably not.
Huh. This was a bold adventure for you, my friend.
It was not my choice.
I keep saying that.
Me
but
either, technically.
I mean, yeah, same.
Do you, Rat Snout, happen to have any more of those healing potions? I mean, since you are declining our generous offer,
Well, I
and we
mean,
did really
I
help
can-
you out.
I got a couple, but I was on saving some of them for the villagers, but
Well, we could deliver them for you. We're heading that way.
for some reason I seem real suspicious.
I think Vesuviac's got a sense motive on that one.
I don't think you even need to.
If you're gonna give us the potions to deliver the village, give them to me.
We'll both make sure they actually get to the village.
They will absolutely get to the village.
And end up in the village's hands.
Yeah, it's all gonna be
I
fine.
won't lie. We took a lot of damage cleaning out that fort and used a bunch of potions and just really need them. So, you know, it'd just be really cool. We've made it so no more people are gonna come down and try and abduct you to use your innards to fuel their portals.
Well, where y'all head to next?
I feel like
This
we told you
shitty
this. Village.
reef area. It's like a runway.
Well, I done heard some rumors. If you want to believe some rumors, I done heard some rumors of a village down underneath the reef.
Oh.
And word has it that if you wanted to, you could probably find a shop or two down there.
Okay. Appreciate it, Russell.
Who lives in
I
the
have
village?
raided lots of cities above ground. I have raided settlements and cities in the hills. I have never raided one under the water, and that seems like a fun new experience.
We're not raiding the city. We're visiting and doing commerce.
Anywhere we go, we essentially raid.
I hate that you're not
No.
wrong about that.
We
It's
haven't
just
raided
time to
anywhere
accept, Vesuviac, we are not a good guys.
Oh,
We are just
Well,
guys
yeah.
with a boat.
I pray tell that you take some caution because, you're gonna be going down in the territory of the Chichori, and that you're not gonna be fighting on some even ground. That's their territory. You're fighting in their realm.
That's what you think, but I am, as they say, amphibious.
I mean, I can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
may
we'll
have
be
to
fine.
do lots of
I
heavy
don't think
lifting.
old dragon friend is too happy about that.
No.
Listen, it'll
We'll
be
build him like
fine.
diving bell.
He'll be fine.
You better grease up them scales there, son.
We'll find a way
Do
for
you
you.
have any grease from the animals that you skin? Leftover peelings, that kind of stuff.
Not sure if
Well,
animals
I think Timothy here has some water-based lubricant.
know. All right.
Oh, hey,
Why do
Let's
you
go
know
to
that?
Listen, hey,
You
y'all don't
stole
need to know about
mine.
what I do between me and my private time.
You
That's-
stole
that's-
mine.
I actually think this is one of the situations where a latex base would be more applicable.
Exactly.
But
A silicone. I understand.
Yeah, that would be more
there we
ideal.
go.
I think.
Subiac just walks out of the building at this
Oh, what
point.
the fuck is Suvia?
oh hey, dude with the bad weird way of speaking. What's your name?
Oh, me, man.
point at the
Oh,
heavy.
Yeah.
I have so many names, but people just call me Gus. You can just call me Gus, man.
I will
Alright,
likely
Gus.
forget this very shortly, but if you head to harbor, you'll see a boat that is incredibly large and well ordained. Your
Like a
objective,
priest.
Yeah, like a priest.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Your
Yes.
job is to just get on there and say you work on boat now, and captain sends you.
Okay.
And then learn everybody's routines in the event you need to disrupt said routine in future by distracting or creating a mess, that kind of thing. So just go learn what everybody on crew does.
Fine priest boat. I got you, dude.
You got
As
this.
Subiac hears like a priest, he's just hitting his head against the wall of the shack.
Timothy pokes his head out. It's like, you doing good, man?
Nope.
Alright, I figured.
If he wanders away, Zob will just look at the rest of you and go,
We are never seeing that guy again, I think.
I think we are.
Doesn't really matter. Let's go find more people. Where do we land on these potions? You're sending them with us because of all the good we did? Is that what we decided?
I thought you guys were just gonna go buy them from the Chichori.
No. We'll get more there.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah. You guys
you're-
take two potions. Take two healing potions to the villagers.
Yes.
Okay. We'll
We'll
get
share
there.
them with any villager that joins our crew, maybe.
Yeah.
Like us.
To the
Like
village.
I don't think Gus is applicable. Is he from the village?
No.
He's Jason's
Gus is our new
cameo
friend. He's
character.
our cool radical guy. Leave him be.
He's my Alfred Hitchcock. He's in every one of my adventures.
Ah, love that.
And it all started because he was one of the fungus slushies in the Cobalt adventure, like the free RPG Day Cobalt adventure.
Oh.
There was a fungus slushy in there, and I couldn't come up with a voice, so I was like, I gave him like I tried to do a Shaggy voice from Scooby-Doo, and I failed. So I just made a random stone voice.
Hell yeah.
And since then, he's been in every single one of my adventures.
As he should
Mhm.
be.
Alright, so
To the village.
to the village, I guess.
In the village.
What is our policy on minor pillaging of Seaview?
No.
No.
I'm not
already
asking
pillaged-
for Suviac.
You've already
Of
pillaged this
Seaview.
village of everything that it has.
Yeah, they're in Seaview.
That's true, but maybe somebody on boat is, needs like special walking cane or something that we didn't take yet.
We're gonna recruit who we can first, and then if you want to circle back, you can do whatever you want. I just really want to get back to this ship,
I
though.
take no crew on expedition as initiation.
You're gonna get them killed,
Yeah.
Saba.
No, I protect them.
These guys are all murderers and evil people anyways. Don't you remember what Proctor said? Nobody good lives here.
This is true. Bluebell is shady at best.
Oh, you're talking about Seaview still? Sorry, I was talking about the town here on,
No,
whatever
on
island
the
we're
way.
on. Okay.
Did I miss
Yeah, you
something?
can go
Does
back
Saba
there.
have the sword again? What's going on?
I don't know anymore.
No, I am feeling myself now that I am outside of cave finally. We were inside so long and I was feeling a little bit cut off from sunlight, but now that I am outside, I just want to, chase down screaming people and seize it.
That,
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Take
okay.
it from my experience, that will not end well for you.
It'll end
Generally
fine,
has
Saba.
in past.
Yeah. Well, the last time I did, I turned into this.
You were
I mean, it's
too
not so
big.
bad.
You probably rain fire from sky, make bunch of smoke and ash, scared people. The secret is, you strike from shadow. One person goes away, and then two, then three, and then you leave town.
Typically,
Only if
blind
people
rage-
have valuables or do not respond well to conversation in street at late time of day, or cheat at cards. What kind of people are we trying to recruit?
Anyway, like I said, I think we just want numbers at this point. I
We
find
should
we need
be.
a lot of expendable people for
I do
what we have
want-
planned.
I do want to voice a concern. We should probably not just get anybody because there is that cult, right? We don't necessarily want a cultist on board trying to infiltrate our ranks.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're trying to end the world.
That's fine.
They will lead
Why?
us to their leaders and we can execute them.
Yeah.
How is that fine?
What do you think they're gonna do? We've got Saba.
It is true, I have killed at least 7 or 8 cults in past. Like all of them. They stand there and they go, ooh, I sacrificed myself to Zamindwar, ooh. And then you cut them in half and they go, blood for the gods, but then the blood, it doesn't do anything because they're dead and their ritual is all made up. Cults are stupid.
See? We'll be fine. Let's go get some more people.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't like any of this.
Neither
anymore.
do I.
Salva's got a
But-
good spring in his stab.
That-
He feels
that
good.
cave
He's gotten a
did
night's
something to them.
rest.
The cave fucked them up, dog. I don't know what happened. I hate that I'm the normal one. I hate that we're the normal ones right now, man.
I don't know anymore, man.
I need a stiff drink.
I think I might join you on that for once.
Woody!
I've got a bottle of Woody to share between the two of us.
Alright,
See
you
how
headed
it
back.
goes.
You headed back to the ship.
Yeah. Unless there's more people that we can recruit at the town on the way through.
Or of course,
Not
dropping
really,
the
it's just a bunch of-
town.
Yes, of course you're dropping potions off at the town.
No. We're not. The Subiac wasn't in the hut with us when we got those.
No, but Timothy was.
Yeah.
Stop a body blocked hard.
Damn it.
Alright, so this town not have much for promising talent on seas, but I've made some good relations with few member of crew, and let's be honest, who's going to stop me other than, the quartermaster, I think she is, the big, strong one.
Yeah, she seemed to like you.
Yeah, I
You
think
talk to her, the Subiac can talk to the doctor, Timothy can
I-
talk to the twins.
I think some of them, such as doctor, not really care. We just do it in dead of night, set sail. People wake up in the morning, go, where El Capitan? And I go, I don't know. He must have flown the coop.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, I was gonna talk. No, we'll see.
I follow your lead unless I think your lead is going badly and stupid, and then maybe I make action, but I put lots of thought into it first.
Sounds great. It doesn't matter too much. As long as a few of them live enough to sail, it'll be fine.
Ideally, we leave most of crew alive.
Yeah, ideally. Numbers are always good.
Or we conquer second ship at sea, absorb crew and replace our own with them as more
Sure.
loyal.
Yeah, destroy the other ship so we don't have to deal with it. That'd be fine.
Destroy rudder on other ship, burn sails, and leave current crew and Kalupi aboard.
I imagine this is just the conversation as we walk back to the ship.
Sufiak is just looks mortified, but isn't
Yeah,
saying anything.
Timothy has like a look of like, what the fuck? And then just like says like silently, just like, what the fuck?
Turned into pirates.
Hey, when we get back to boat, you guys want to play cards?
Yeah, I'll play cards.
Maybe not you. I think Bread Lady owes me some pumpernickel.
Oh, okay, sure.
But when it is ready, we will deal you in.
Ah, okay.
Whichever version of you decide to come to table, you know.
I don't know, maybe the fire one might want to come out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
that
catch
one
her
was
name, did
new.
we?
She'll make herself known again. I can guarantee that.
Did she actually make appearance known?
She did.
In
She
second?
casted fireball.
Okay.
Messed up the Stitch Flesh shirt.
Like,
Yeah.
did a
Guy a
lot
little
of
bit.
work.
Flesh
Yeah.
Stitcher.
So I'm not one to request the apparitions of those who possess you, but I would not mind seeing another fireball.
I
just have thing
will
for
ask
fire.
her to. I'll ask her to come out after Zaba gets to hang out with Miss Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, sounds good. They should be good time and, outside of combat too. How
Yeah.
much consciousness do you have while spirits control your body?
Depends on which
Do
one.
you know what's happening, or is it like blackout to wake up
Most-
very sore?
It's gotten better. Before in the past, when the Dark Star took over, I didn't remember anything. But nowadays, I can pretty much. I'm like 80% there. It feels kind of like you're in a dream. And your
Maybe it's
body's
because you
moving
cut
on its
back
own.
on drinking.
I mean, yeah,
Let's test
kind
it
of.
tonight. Get you very drunk.
I have a Woody to try out, so yeah, let's fucking do it.
Alright. So back
the
to the
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
To the ship! Alright. So you get back on the ship and everything that I talked about last episode.
Yeah.
It's where the crew kind of greets you, and it's that that mix of admiration and suspicion. You see the money changing hands, and as you walk aboard with a new fungus slushy in
Yeah.
tow,
New boy.
who can't be much more than like 3.5 feet tall. Like he's small. The prince looks at you. He's like, he kind of like nods. He's like, well, good job. I knew you could do it. That's why I chose you for this job.
And how much did you bet on this?
Well, I didn't bet anything. I knew you would do it like I said I would.
Sense motive.
You know, about that, Prince, you've been adequate in your role while I was still getting, used to the ship again, but I think you've served your purpose, so I'm going to be stepping up as captain again. You can, stay around, but your trading is done anyways, so if you want us to drop you off, that'll be fine too. Walk away. I will walk away. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah.
Zaba will step into the gap left by Syl and give a big toothy smile.
You're
I
the
mean-
captain.
That was chosen for this because nobody said they had the skills to captain a ship. And, well, if that turns out to not be true, then so be it. I'm happy to turn over command of this ship and this crew to whomever wants it. And if Syl wants it, they can take it.
You see Zaba visibly deflate, seeing Kalupi take this so well. Like, he was really hoping for an excuse, and Kalupi's just like, well, shucks, I guess that's the way it is.
Ah, darn.
All right, well, you handled this better than expected, so I guess you can stay on the boat if you like to, unless you want to stay here. The people really like us.
If
We
we're
kind
gonna-
of
If y'all
saved
are
a
gonna
bunch
go,
of them.
if you guys are going to go to Runaway Reef, and if there's any chance that you're going to go meet the Chichori, well, I mean, it's been hard pressed to try to make some diplomatic efforts between us and them. They aren't the most communicative.
I have encountered these Chichori once or twice and kind of know how to get under their reefs.
I would surely like to tag along.
Alright then.
I ask Syl, but I think is okay.
I will be in my quarters.
Yeah, well,
And he
Syl
kind
is
of
walked to
turns
those
and-
quarters.
Timothy just looks like, that went way smoother than I expected. I'm gonna be super real.
I agree.
Admit it, both of you are a little bit disappointed too.
No.
No.
It
Actually,
may be optimal outcome, but you're a little bit disappointed that you would
No,
have liked
totally.
to see.
I'm
Super disappointed, man. Oh, what a fucking bummer.
I'm more
See, Timothy
suspiciously
gets it.
relieved.
Yeah, Timothy like shit
So,
like,
like-
bumps. Yeah, it's like,
Do I get to keep the captain's hat?
no, that goes to Syl. That belongs to Syl. We can get you a paper mache one though.
Oh, right on.
Alright,
Cool.
sick.
Newspaper.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just putting a brown paper bag on his head with eye holes.
Just like, here's
Has a little
your
crown
new
on
head.
top of it. Here you go. You are the
Strike
prettiest.
fear
princess.
into your enemies.
Honestly.
Gotta leave a little hole for my pipe, dude.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, hold on.
of course.
Fixes that. There you go.
Just the secret is you light the spliff, and then you put your head inside the bag and burn
hotbox
hole
it.
through bag with the spliff, so it is in proper location.
Whoa, bro, have you ever made a bomb out of an apple? Whoa.
When I
No.
was just a wee-eyed tadpole, but I have moved on. I teach you new ways to create bongs out of things they should not be bongs. Come with
Forbidden
me.
bongs.
Gonna go start a subreddit, bro.
I was like, there has to be a subreddit.
Oh yeah,
Forbidden
Stoner
bongs.
Engineering.
Stoner Engineering's a good
You
one.
have that on log, Jackson. What? Hey, babe, what happened? What's up? What events have you been visiting?
Clearly Stoner Engineering.
There you go.
Learn more from them than you will from the TikTok life hack videos where they destroy $45 worth of things to make a tool that you can do with something
Yeah.
for 35 cents.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the
I
Sufiax
just-
is gonna head straight to the med bay and just help out the doctor.
I don't know where Timothy to go off to because he wanted to hang out with the Subiac, but he's like, oh, well, fuck, okay.
I mean, you gotta go with me.
Yeah, why not? I'll tag along. Mostly because I am interested about Med Doctor and what he's offering. What's his deals? Does he have a good Tylenol for the potential headache I'm gonna have with old Woody?
Yeah, Zaba will single-handedly pull up the gangplank, heave any ropes. He's ready to go.
Are you visiting the doctor? You said okay.
both of this together.
Let's see here. So you go. Pardon me.
Gesundheit.
All right. So, do you remember the handsome doctor?
The
Yep.
handsome doctor's name?
I don't
Yeah.
remember his name, but I remember he was a little handsy.
It wasn't handsy.
Or he
was
came off
flo-
very
like,
strong.
He was flirting hardcore with you, dude.
Yeah. Here, let me bring up.
He was a hot bird. I remember that.
He is a very attractive
beautiful
bird.
plumage.
Very attractive bird. Where is
Very
he?
attractive.
Okay. I'm
Do
trying
dragons
to
have
pick-
cloacas?
Yes.
That's an important question to ask, Jackson.
No, they do.
There you go. Right here.
They're like lizards, so yeah, why not?
Show party. There you go.
Yeah, hot doctor. Beautiful,
Handsome,
beautiful plumage.
handsome doctor. Look at those rainbow eyes. Piercing. Piercing they are.
He looks and he screams gay rights.
All right, so you go visit the doctor, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot what voice I gave the doctor. It's been so long."
Very sultry, very Grey's Anatomy.
Did I? It was very McSteamy.
Yeah, very McSteamy.
Okay. The doctor says, "Well, hello there. It seems
Hey.
like you are in need for some first aid. I might be able to put my hands on you, right? Hmm? And you too."
Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, Timothy's just like, this is nothing new to him.
Is anybody sick or wounded or anything?
Oh, around here, no. Trust me, I keep my patients well taken care of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you mean too.
Subiak just frowns more and more as this conversation goes on.
Anyway,
I mean,
what could I help you with?
I personally feel like I'm a little well off, or not as well off as I could be. I definitely need to be seen by somebody. I'm really sick from being in the cave that we were in. I would love to get some assistance with that, if you don't
Oh,
mind.
gotcha. Yeah, let me take care of you.
Yeah.
And he takes a look at you. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, I see. Well, you guys sure were in it, weren't you?
Well, believe me, you would not want to hear or see what the hell we dealt with in that cave.
I honestly don't think I would. Well, here's what I can do for you. Here. It's gonna take you a couple days. It's gonna take you a couple days rest, but you should feel right as rain. Take a couple of these, and he hands you some like homemade tinctures.
Okay.
Take a couple of these, couple drops every night before bed. See me in 4 days, and if you
Gotcha.
don't feel better, I'll take care of you.
Right on.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Timothy goes over to Subiak and just like, he's not weird. Don't make it weird. Why are you making it weird? You're giving a face.
Every single word he says is drenched in double entendre, and
Okay.
I don't know what to make of it.
Dude, he's a hot doctor. He has to live to the trope.
I'm not interested.
You're not gonna take the man's healing touch. Come on, Subiak.
I'm really not interested.
That's fair.
Vesuviac understands how Zaba feels about doctors for the first time. They're all
Vesuviac
just
gets
dirty.
it.
Just want to touch people.
Like a weirdo. These quotes. And then Timothy's like, well, if you're done here with the doctor, I do have old Woody to try with you if you want. You did say you would take a drink with me.
I did. Let's go for it.
I imagine it's probably as they crack the bottles downstairs inside the medical bay that Zaba is gathering up as much of the crew as he can, as he prepares to give them a rousing speech about the change of leadership on board.
Oh shit, okay.
All right, we're gonna roll some Old Woody.
Yeah, it's Old Woody time, baby. I guess let
Alright.
me grab Old Woody from my character sheet. There he is.
All right, so you only have one. Are you grabbing a second drink from Zaba? That's only one. That's only one.
Oh, so it only does one like little shot, or like?
yeah, think of it as like a little like hotel mini bar bottle.
Oh, that's so bullshit. What the fuck?
I'll be
dude?
on.
That's
I'll be
why
on
you got, like-
standby for medical emergencies.
All right, fine.
That's
But
why
you know
Zaba
what?
has like 6 of
Yeah.
them.
yeah.
Timothy gets the Old Woody and then hands Vesuviac. What would Vesuviac's drink of choice actually be?
Probably just water at this point.
Sad, pathetic. He hands you a vodka. It's
All
a
right.
shot of vodka. Just enjoy it, man. To me, that
Shot
looks
of
like look,
Bodak.
yeah, like look. we
Zaba's
just-
favorite, or not Zaba, Vesuviac's favorite drink is definitely Fireball.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Then Timothy hands him some Fireball. Here you go.
I'll take that. I think he'll take it and be like, I haven't drank hardly at all since I drank. So we'll see how this hits me.
Why not? Let's party, man. And Timothy's gonna slam back that Old Woody. He's gonna use it.
All right, use his Old Woody. Let's roll that table, shall we?
Yeah. Woo. What do I roll?
I'm rolling it right now. 56.
Info dump. That's fucking awesome.
Encyclopedia Intoxica. You can click that 1d12 times 10. For the next 2 hours, you become trained in one random lore skill and gain a +3 item bonus to that lore skill, but you are compelled to talk about that topic incessantly.
What random war skill will it
All
be?
right, I gotta pick a random lore skill. Okay.
It's trained.
Random table.
Oh my god.
I don't have a random table of words. Here we go. All right. We are going to do lore sand.
Man, I love sand. It gets everywhere, dude. You can like make sand into like glass. It's actually really cool. I know some people that do like really cute like little bottles with it. Why the fuck am I talking about sand? Anyways, he just starts rambling to Vesuviac. I am going to info dump with Vesuviac.
I think Vesuviac just fully dissociates. Just completely checks out of the conversation.
Sand is one of them.
No.
Is sand really
No,
one
I just
of them?
made that up.
Oh.
I just made that up.
There's
I think
not
that would
much to-
technically be like Lord Desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Desert lore.
I was like, desert lore. I'm like, man, that's like crazy. I'm gonna talk about sand and like glass blowing and things like that. That's the only thing I could think of with sand.
Yep. We'll do desert lore. For the next 2 hours, you are an expert on deserts.
That's cool.
And
Super
you gain a
handy on a boat.
+3.
But then don't they lose that afterwards?
Yep. For 2 hours, you become trained in one random lore skill
Yes.
and gain a +3 item bonus to that lore skill. But you are compelled to talk about it incessantly.
That's so fucking funny. I need to know what the rest of these options are, man. One day I'll know.
One day.
We'll have to barter with Zaba.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah, after-
hyperfixation
Alright.
juice.
It's hyperfixation juice. After a little bit of talking off his CVX ear, he's gonna go talk to Zaba after his speech is done.
All right, where are you headed to next?
Oh, Zaba would like to gather the crew.
Okay. Gathering the crew,
Yes.
talking about the new captainship.
Yes, I would like to inform all of you aboard this here ship about the change of the leadership on board. Sail has taken their rightful place as Capitan, and with that there will be some changes on board. Primarily, while it has been quite leisurely sailing so far, we are now sailing straight towards the depths of danger, where vicious reefs and currents are the least of our worries. So, I bid you prepare for hardship, for not all of us shall remain at the end of it, but it shall be glorious. Prepare for war, or something. I'm not exactly sure what our next objective is, but Sil will fill me in and I will let you know. Now, back to work. And if you do not want to come to the jaws of oblivion with us, you can leave the boat through the left or right hand exits at any time. Just make sure to cover, your face, extremities as you hit the water in case you are pulled against the boat by any currents or tides immediately. Thank you for coming to this service announcement. Don't fuck with me. Thank you. Bye. Back to work.
This said big. Some of you may die, but that is a risk that I'm willing to take. Energy.
The moment Zaba's speech is over, Timothy runs in. Dude, I know so much about the desert right now, it's crazy!
That is good.
Zaba has just automatically assumed the second in command position.
Yeah.
Sil hasn't said anything about it, but he's just figured that's where he belonged after his work. Until somebody corrects him otherwise.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Knowing things about sand is interesting. Why don't you go and tell the cook about it?
I definitely will.
They love stories and learning and stuff.
For sure. I did try it though, and he shows the empty bottle of Old Woody.
Hey, you earned your prize for getting in the sack. Or
Yeah,
you used
thanks,
it.
man.
Yes, that's some, magical stuff.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I almost died back there, we almost died, and I needed a beverage. Much like how you would find a beverage in the desert, in an oasis.
I get where you're coming from, and I will let you know that I still possess a number more of those little bottles.
How could one acquire another bottle?
You just need to stay loyal to the reformation of the crew, and, when I have, deemed that the pumpernickel has been delivered as promised, maybe then we will see about giving you another bottle of the Old Wood.
She'll come out in a minute, and I'll have her help out. Also, I really feel like I need to talk about desert with somebody, so I need to go.
Go talk to the cook. They love
I'll go
learning
talk to
about
the cook.
places.
Great speech, by the way. Didn't want to interrupt it. I was there listening for a second.
If you had interrupted, I likely would have thrown you off the boat, so you made the right call.
Yeah, that's hilarious fun. Anyways, have fun with second in command role. You're gonna do great.
Hey, thank you. I was pretty much made for leadership, but Sil found the boat, so we will let them have control. They seem to really be coming into their own recently. I've never felt more kindred of spirit with them than I have in the past week or so. So
I would just keep an eye on them if you can.
Yes, well, with their captain, you have to keep them alive. Especially with reformation of crew, there may be those who are upset and try to assassinate.
I don't think anyone's upset, man. I really don't.
If somebody tried to assassinate, I could do whatever I want to them. I can make an example.
I'm gonna go now. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, me too. I got things to do, I think.
Yeah. All right. And Timothy's gonna go test cook the desert for the remaining time of his drink and probably get kicked out from ever hanging out with the cook ever again.
So I was just gonna kind of be in the way giving orders, I think.
And Rachel,
oh.
would you want to
Yeah,
do?
so Syl, when they took command, went immediately to Kalupi's quarters before he could get back there because he was talking to people, and is going to go ahead and leave one of the skagapa under his pillow. Just a little gift, which should make him, so it will make him not sleep well. He'll be fatigued, and then I think I get to learn information about his sleep or something.
Well,
So yeah, leave that there, and then we'll wait until Kalupi gets there, just to check in with him about what's happened. You know, if they've seen any ships, perhaps, while we were gone.
Oh, no. No, I haven't seen any ships. No, but not at all.
None. I mean, I'm expecting company, and I guess maybe Lupus is, grown a little rusty over the years. I thought he would have caught up by now, but okay, that's fine, I guess. All right. Well, I mean, you can still sleep here if you want. I don't really care about this room, so we'll see. But all right. Well, I'm off. Leave unless he has something else complaining.
Okay. No, he lets you leave. And where are you headed to next?
I probably was on deck to hear Zaba's rousing speech, and then just, retired, or went and found the person who drives the ship. Tell them that we're heading north. We're gonna go to an island, kill something, free something. Helmsman, thank you. I don't actually know things. Syl knows things. We're gonna go to this little island north. Vesuviac knows where it is, if you need to talk to him. I don't know where he is. I think he and Timothy are visiting the doctor, maybe, so you might want to knock.
Okay. All right. So I looked over here. I looked up the Skagapas.
Yeah.
For 1 week, any creature that sleeps within 5 feet of it has increasingly fitful dreams. If it was fatigued, the creature must succeed a DC 5 black check when it sleeps. On a failure, it remains fatigued until it gets another full night's rest. At any point during this week, a creature who takes possession of the Skagapa can tap into its occult power to learn 10 minutes worth of information about the creature whose sleep it has been affected. To do so, the creature must cast Mind Link on the Skagapa and then succeed an occultism check. On a failed check, the spell is wasted, though the caster can attempt an additional check by casting Mind Link again. So you have to be able to cast Mind Link in order to actually read what the Skagapa is.
I gotta go find Timothy. He knows all kinds of spells.
So
Go
You
find
find
Timothy.
you find Timothy telling the cook about the desert.
Yeah.
Now, does Timothy only talk about, like, sandy deserts? Or
It's just-
all kinds of deserts?
It's all kinds of deserts. So, but like right now
Okay.
he's focusing on sandy deserts, just because that's the only I can think of right now.
Hey, Timothy,
Yeah. Hey.
you're
what's
not
up?
busy. No, you're not busy. Do any of your people in there know how to cast a spell called Mind Link?
Mind Link. Hold on. Give me like a second here. Today's gonna go through the Rolodex of ghosts in his head. Go through his own spells in his head. Mind Link.
It's an arcane and occult spell.
It's gonna be hard. I don't think I have access to it. I don't think. Darkstar. No, they don't have access. Carrie definitely doesn't have access. My dad doesn't have access.
I'm sure you'll find something way to be useful.
Yeah, I don't think I have that spell, sadly, man. Sorry.
It's highly disappointing. I'm gonna have to think of something else.
What did you need it for?
I don't know, it does things, right? You wouldn't know, you can't cast it.
Okay, wow, there's no need to be like that. Come on. Wow. Hey, I helped save your fucking life back there.
I might not know about Mind Link, but I know all about deserts. Let me tell you about it.
Listen, I might not know about Mind Link, but I sure as shit know about an oasis in a desert, and let me tell you about that. You ever seen a cactus? You ever had cactus juice? That shit makes a really good mixed drink.
Does this mean Timothy knows about a river and a dry land?
Yes.
Last days in a lost hand? Episode 5 reference.
Also,
dumbass.
Timothy canonically has invented tequila.
Yes.
As Sil walks away, headed back towards their quarters, the crew is busy. We get a quick glimpse of Zaba cajoling, talking amongst the rest of the crew that are in the mess area. We get Vesuviac, who is kind of just pacing on the deck.
Extremely restless, yes.
Yep. We get Timothy, who is talking to the twin cooks, talking their ears off about deserts, and the cooks are just like, Napales,
Naples is so
tequila,
fucking good. Yes.
mezcal,
Yes, dude. It's just me. I actually took over Timothy for a second. I was like, dude, if you had some tequila with like a little bit of lime around the rim, a little bit of tahini, throw that back as a shot. Primo.
or some grilled Napales.
Oh yeah. Wonderful.
And then we get one final glimpse of Sil walking back towards their quarters with a slight shimmer of shackled Marnie just appears for a second behind them in ghost form, kind of whispering in Sil's ear, and then fades away. And that is the end of Chapter 7. My dear listeners,
We did it.
we are finally on to Chapter 8, the final chapter in Book 2 of Jewel of the Indigo Isles. Journey to Runaway Reef. We're going to the title of this book.
Wow.
That's always a good sign.
All right, so now we need to put our bets down of which character is gonna die this arc.
Vesuviac.
Well, nobody died in Chapter
Yeah.
5, in Chapter 6, in Chapter 7.
I feel it in my bones. I feel like I feel like our luck's gonna run out here pretty soon.
Stop it. Stop it, I made the joke.
I fortified myself against that. We're all right.
Yeah.
That being
lot of
said, if I was
backup
putting money
healers.
against anybody, it would in fact be Vesuviac.
Yeah.
Maybe Timothy.
See, I'm gonna have to think about a few things now because I think that the biggest danger to Vesuviac is not any monster that we're gonna come across. It's gonna be the monsters that we keep with us.
You worried about Gus?
Yeah, Gus especially.
No, man, he has nothing to do with it.
What monsters are you talking about? We are a tightly knit, like family-orientated party of adventurers. We know everything about each other. We trust each other to watch each other's backs.
That's definitely not the case anymore. Vesuviac's trust in the party in general, except for Timothy, has gone down to rock bottom.
We've done nothing against
Yeah,
Vesuviac.
neither
We've done
of us
nothing
have
against
done anything
Vesuviac,
wrong.
but Vesuviac watches, and Vesuviac listens.
We have done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
We
Didn't
are
even murder
innocent.
anybody.
You are precognitively judging us for crimes. Precog crimes are a crime unto themselves.
Not Pete.
There's a whole movie called Minority
There's a-
Report about
There's a
it.
whole
Honestly,
movie about
Jesus.
this, Jackson. You probably haven't seen it, but
Nate,
it's
why
considered great.
Has he watched Grease yet, Lunar?
No. To be fair, I've been busy and I haven't had a chance to sit him down to actually watch it.
Grease Lightning?
Dude, I've just been busy.
Complete
I know,
side
I
note,
get you, I get you.
I saw the new Ghostbusters.
It's so good, right?
It was
wanna
very
watch
good.
it.
I quite enjoyed it.
Dude, Frozen Empire was great.
They've been doing very well with the new Ghostbusters movies.
So good.
I almost said, speaking of Empire, thanks to those that help fund us on Patreon.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, take us out, Lunar.
Yeah. Hey, for everybody out here in TV land, thank you very much for listening to an episode of 25 North. We really appreciate it. We want to be appreciated even more. Why don't you join our Patreon? Be really cool of you. You get a slide whistle from me if you do join, if you're a new member. That's, I think, pretty neat. You also get to submit hero points as well, too.
Early access.
You know, you get street cred. You also get street cred from us. We'll think you're really cool. I will give you a crisp high five whenever we meet in person. That's the Lunar guarantee. Jackson will make the high five hurt way too much.
True.
The power high
True.
five.
Hell
Yeah. And then we have a pay what you want tier, and then the $5 tier, and that gets you obviously early access, all the goodies and knickknacks and doodads and tchotchkes and whatever the heck you want.
And maybe the I Survived the Flesh Stitcher
And
stickers.
maybe that. Ooh, see, now you really want to join the Patreon.
Oh, something else I wanted to throw out. Sorry to interject. We have a new website up.
Oh, right.
So, yeah. Go check that out. It's been recently updated, rehosted, and it seems to be running nice and smooth. So let us know what you think, if it's working for you, if you come into any issues. And all of our episodes are now being uploaded to YouTube. So we are even easier to find than ever. If you find YouTube to be your listening platform of choice on the go, we're there now as well. So whatever helps, let us know. If there's somewhere that we're missing, and we can make it
Let
happen.
us
Just
know.
let us know.
Yeah. We appreciate all of the good times and good vibes you all bring. And once again, thank you all so much for listening to 25 North. May your party never end.
Hey, your party.
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.